Let me tell you something about rap beefs. Most of the time, you see them coming. A diss track drops, Twitter lights up, and everybody rushes to pick a side. But this one, Pusha.T versus Travis Scott, this one hit out of nowhere, and it might be one of the most layered, petty, and calculated disses we've seen in a minute. It all started quietly, too quietly. Out of nowhere, Pusha and No Malice, yes, Clips, reunited and dropped a new single, So Be It. It was supposed to be this triumphant return, Pharrell on the boards, the Virginia brothers back in the saddle, but then the lyrics dropped, and everything changed. In the second verse, Pusha.T started throwing haymakers. Not subliminals, not light jabs, real haymakers. He never said Travis by name, but the clues, way too obvious. He called someone said they're shameless, said they choose a side then apologize, mentioned lip gloss, Calabasas, and a billionaire ex. If you think that wasn't about Travis Scott and Kylie Jenner, I got a bridge to sell you. Now here's where things get interesting. A lot of people heard the diss and thought, wait, why is Pusha even mad at Travis? They've never had public beef, they're not from the same city, they're not chasing the same sound, so what happened? Let me paint the picture. Before that, I would like to ask if you could like this video. It would help me out a lot. Thank you. Now let's get back to the video. Last year, Paris. Pharrell was doing something huge, creative director at Louis Vuitton, big fashion show, lots of rap royalty in the building. Clips had a session out there, they were working on music, probably this exact track with Pharrell. But guess who also pulled up? Yup, Travis. And this is where the tension allegedly started. According to reports, and by reports I mean people who were in the room, Travis came through, interrupted the session, and played his own music. He was promoting Utopia, which was about to drop at the time, and one of the tracks he previewed was Meltdown, that infamous collab with Drake. Now, if you remember Meltdown, you know Drake had some very specific things to say. He took shots at Pharrell, straight up disrespect, talked about auctioning off his chains, melted them down, all that. It was clearly aimed at Skateboard P, who's not just a producer to Pusha, that's family. But here's the wild part. Travis removed Drake's verse from the version he played at the Paris event. Like, he knew it was going to cause problems. So what does that tell you? It tells you Travis knew Drake was violating Pharrell, but still chose to roll with it. He didn't stop the release, he didn't defend Pharrell, he just separated himself in public and stayed silent. And to Pusha.T, that's a betrayal. It's deeper than rap, it's about loyalty. Push and Pharrell go way back. We're talking decades. And for Travis to crash the studio, hijack the moment, and then drop a record that disrespects one of Pusha's day ones, even if he tried to play neutral, that's not flying. So now months later, Clips is back and Pusha's coming for blood. But here's the real kicker. Travis hasn't responded. Not a tweet, not a bar, not even a passive-aggressive IG story. And that silence, that might be the smartest thing he's done. Because here's the thing, Pusha.T is surgical with disses. He's not a loudmouth, he doesn't throw shots unless he's ready to follow through. If Travis claps back, it might unlock a vault of chaos. Pusha's already hinted at having footage. He said things that sound personal, not just industry drama, but real life stuff. Stuff that might make headlines outside of hip-hop. And people close to the game, like Bun B, a Houston legend, are straight up telling Travis, don't do it. He literally said, this is not the battle you want. And he's probably right, because Pusha doesn't care about chart placements, he doesn't care about brand deals or tour sponsors, he's not worried about getting canceled or going viral, he just wants to win the war of words, and that's dangerous. But here's the part that really fascinates me. This beef isn't even about Drake anymore. It's not really about Pharrell. It's about how the game has changed. It's about artists like Travis who move with the wind, feature with Drake one day, hang with Ye the next. It's about how loyalty is starting to feel optional in hip-hop. And Pusha, he's not with that. He still plays by the old rules. You ride for your people. You pick a side and stay there. And if you don't, you get called out, publicly. So now we wait. Will Travis respond? Or will he play it cool and act like it doesn't matter? Because if he does respond, we might get one of the ugliest lyrical beefs in years. And if he doesn't, maybe that's his way of saying he's above it. Or maybe, just maybe, he's scared of what Pusha might say next. Let me know what you think. Is Pusha tripping, or does he have a point? Is Travis wrong for staying quiet? And most importantly, if this escalates, who you got? because either way, this might just be Tom before the storm.